What is up to all my connoisseurs? Merry Christmas and happy holidays. I hope everybody is staying healthy and staying safe from the drones and orbs of plasma in the sky. Welcome back to another video. In case you didn't know, my name is Shabazz. I make educational, entertaining, and informative content about CBD, hemp flower, alternative cannabinoids, cannabis, and cannabis accessories. Today, we're going to be checking out some of the new disposables and the new vape cartridges from Primary Jane. Primary Jane's been hard at work crafting a new formula with more potency and more flavor, and I have had a little bit to do with that, so I'm excited to tell you about it. Before we get into that though, I gotta give a huge shout out to my patrons over on Patreon. They're keeping the channel going and growing. Major shout out to them. Also shout out to everybody who cops my merch. Right now I'm rocking the only hemp shirt designed by me, directly supports the channel, all right? And shout out to everybody who uses my coupon codes and links to shop. Information on all of that, including a coupon code for everything you see in today's video, will be down on my landing page in the video description and on my website, shabazz420.com. All right, so like I said, Primary Jane has been coming up with new formulas for their vapes by customer request. Everybody always loved the Primary Jane vapes. They're very high quality, but something that everybody wanted was something a little bit more potent and maybe the flavors to be a little bit more type 1 gassy cannabis light. Thankfully, Primary Jane is one of those companies that's what they want, is customer feedback, and they directly develop and alter their products based on that feedback. The owner of Primary Jane, he seems to be the main decision maker and the main shot caller, and his primary focus and his priority with his products is to appease a customer and give people what they want. I kind of summarized what everybody was asking for in the community and the Discord and everything, and I kind of reported back to that owner and let him know people want a buzz that is more similar to the effects that you get from smoking flower, CBD flower that is, and people want some more gassy exotic flavors. All of this while retaining the current price and quality. Primary Jane got right to it. Over, I want to say, a 3 to 4 month period. They worked on their formula, they tweaked it. They sent me multiple R&D samples for my feedback, and they kind of narrowed it down to what they got now. And it's pretty dope because they got some exotic flavors. They got permanent marker, pink Skittles, pressure pie, GMO cookies, papaya OG, and some other ones. And unfortunately, I do have to say this because there will be people that will talk crap for whatever reason. This video is not sponsored. This video is not paid for. All right, just because I help Primary Jane bring a better product to the market does not mean I am a partner in Primary Jane. I'm not an employee of Primary Jane. They did not pay me to make this video. Nothing like that. I'm giving you my 100% honest and unbiased opinions. And in the past, if you go back and watch my past Primary Jane videos, loved it. My only complaint was that the effects left a little bit to be desired. And I'm pretty confident that that has changed now. Also, real quick, I want to give a shout out to these Lunar gummies from Primary Jane. As you see, it's ripped. I have actually been using these personally. These are 10 milligrams CBN, 5 milligrams CBD, and 1.5 milligrams THC with 3 milligrams of melatonin. These right here are the perfect nighttime gummy. With these, you have that CBD, you have that CBN with just a little bit of THC to act as a catalyst, plus that melatonin to make sure that you knock the hell out, all right? I actually ate one of these about 25 minutes ago. I hope to be asleep in about an hour from now. I personally have sleep issues, and my issues aren't staying asleep or the quality of sleep. My issues are getting to sleep. And stuff like this, I use melatonin anyways, but this has that 25 milligrams of CBD, the CBN, and that microdose of THC. Perfect. So in case you weren't aware, Primary Jane sells their products in 2-gram disposables and 1-gram 510 carts. All right, they got something for everybody. I know some people prefer carts, some people prefer disposables, whatever it is, they got what you need. Now, like always, Primary Jane has a QR code on the bottom of their packaging. And this new formula comes in at 5.8% THC, 50% CBD, 5.5% CBG, 2% CBDV. So not only does this have a perfect 10-to-1 ratio of CBD to THC for those perfect CBD effects from a vape, you also get some other minor cannabinoids in there. Also, what's really good about the test results from Primary Jane, they have pesticide tests, they have residual solvents, they have heavy metals, they have mycotoxins and microbiology. So this is probably the most full panel test that I've seen on any hemp product ever. And Primary Jane has been doing this. This has been a standard with them since I very first tried their products like last year. I've tried the effects on this new formula. I know it's dope. I know it's exactly what we're looking for that nice CBD dominant buzz that you get from taking a hit of some flower. What I haven't tried is all these different flavors. So let's get to it. All right, they got the blue gelato, Blue gelato, I have tried more blue gelato from Primary Jane than anything else. This was my original favorite strain. I'm gonna go ahead and set this one to the side. I can already tell you all about it. It's good. It's a fruity, slightly gassy profile. All right, so let's do a little flavor test and give myself the munchies. All right, first off, we got the Papaya OG. That sounds nice and exotic, nice and fruity. And when you unbox these, this is the disposable, by the way. That's what it's looking like, fresh out of the box, all right? It's got the rubber stopper on the top, fresh, clean. Take that rubber stopper off. I think you gotta click it 5 times. Yep, 5 times. All right, here's a Papaya OG live resin 10-to-1. Okay, that's really nice. That's really nice. It's got a light fruitiness with a gassy background. Really flavorful though. Papaya OG, Shabazz seal of approval. All right, I'm pretty sure all of these are gonna get the Shabazz seal of approval. That Papaya OG, that's nice. That'll be a great daytime flavor right there. It's light, tropical fruit with a gassy back end. By the way, y'all, I don't want to hit these too much with that 10-to-1 ratio. You take 5 or 6 hits and you're going to be right where you need to be. All right. The potency on these are designed to where you can take 1 or 2 hits at a time throughout the day and just maintain a good buzz without going over the top. But if you sit there and chug that thing and puff that thing, eventually you might start feeling your heartbeat a little bit. All right. But don't be scared. With normal use, it should be fine. All right, let's check out our cart next. We got the pink Skittles. Open that up. When you unbox those, there's a 510 1-gram cart. And the good thing about Primary Jane, the carts are all glass. So there's no metals in there, nothing like that. All right, and it's got the rubber stoppers on the top and the bottom. All right, we're gonna go ahead and slap that on my Flip Ultra, my trusty Flip Ultra. I always keep the voltage lower than necessary just to avoid ever like burning out the carts. All right. All right, again, I don't want to take too big of hits. Wow, that one has a real gassy fruit profile to it. That's like, I want to say like a raspberry lemonade with gas to it, like a pink lemonade with gas. That's super fire. Again, Shabazz seal of approval. Again, another daytime strain, fruity and gassy. All right, here's an exotic one, the permanent marker. That's interesting. That kind of has that burnt plastic, burnt rubber taste to it. And that's not from anything in the vape. I'm talking about the cannabis flavor. Like that burnt plastic, burnt rubberiness with some gas to it, which is, you know, a strain like permanent marker gets that kind of name for a reason. That one's real nice. It's not as flavorful and fruity, but obviously that's because it's not fruity. But if you like that permanent marker profile, that kind of burnt rubber, burnt plastic with some gas to it, you'll like that one. And I do think the fruit flavors do shine more on vapes. Just the terpenes come through, but what's really dope about these Primary Janes is they use that live resin, so you get that gassiness to it, not just the terps. And I opened this without saying anything. This is the pressure pie, so I'm expecting like a berry, fruity, and again gassy profile on this one. Definitely starting to feel the effects. Like I said, these are designed for moderate all-day use. If you sit here and chug one, you may catch a heavier buzz than you'd like. Okay, yeah, it's a fruity berry, like a strawberry, raspberry, candy dessert gassiness to it. That's another major winner right there. I like that pressure pie. That's hot fire. Definite Shabazz seal of approval on that one too. All right, we got some more exotic flavors. We got the GMO cookies. All right, and by the way, y'all, these are not renamed strains. All right, so this isn't like somebody took some Bubba Kush and threw a GMO cookies name on it, or some sour space candy or something like that. No, Primary Jane uses CBD live resin, and what they do is they take live resin from type 1 THC strains and they separate the terpenes and the flavor and scent compounds from that live resin, and they actually put it into this. So this is CBD live resin with THC flavor, literally. All right, here goes the GMO cookies. Okay, that's very cookie-ish. I don't really get no GMO from that. I get all cookies. It's got that kind of sweet, cinnamon bakery flavor to it. Not super gassy. Again, there's not much GMO on that. It's more cookies, literally cookies. It's got like a oatmeal raisin cookie flavor to it. Not bad at all, especially if you like that bakery, baked goods, cookie type of a flavor profile. Last but not least, we got the black velvet. And yeah, y'all, I have developed a nice buzz. I'm not panicking. I'm not on manual breathing mode or anything like that, but after this, I will be good for the night, okay? This is not a type 2 product, by the way. A 10-to-1 ratio is, it's technically a 2.5 because it's kind of in between that type 3 and that type 2 ratio of percentages. But if you know anything about vapes, they don't hit as hard as flower. You can really control the dosage a lot better unless you're just sitting there chugging on it, all right? Which is not what you want to do with a vape anyway, because then you end up burning out the wick and all that stuff. All right, let me preheat this a little bit. This is the black velvet. Oh, that one's interesting. Oh, that actually tastes similar to the blue gelato a little bit, but it's got a spicier flavor to it. Like a cinnamon and cardamom and rosemary type of a back end to it. Again, that tastes and smells like some exotic type 1 flower, all right? And my eyelids are getting heavy. I wish I could sit and hit these more for y'all on camera. And believe me, I have one of these on me at all times, whether it's a cart with my Flip Ultra in my pocket, my back pocket, or I just got one of these disposables thrown in wherever. They're super, super convenient. And honestly, these are 110% better than ever, all right? Because before, a lot of people complain that the effects are not strong enough. They love everything about them except for the effects. So if you're looking for a CBD dominant vape cart that is going to get you right throughout the day without getting you super high or anything, you want it to be fully tested, live resin, have good flavor, all of that, I 110% recommend the new formula disposable and carts from Primary Jane. These are so much better than anything Primary Jane has put out before in both the potency and the flavor, all right? So if you tried Primary Jane before and you weren't that impressed, I urge you to try it again. If you've been waiting on it, you just haven't, you haven't made that decision to place that order, now is the time to do so. And if you're just looking for, again, a CBD dominant vape cart, you want to get a nice buzz going throughout the day, but you don't want that panic, anxiety inducing high that you would get from a regular marijuana or type 1 cart, high THC cart. This is what you need right here, all right? And keep in mind, I do have a coupon code for everything you see here, so save yourself a couple bucks, all right? Make sure you go use that. And honestly, all these are fire, including the, that classic blue gelato, but what I'm really feeling and what I'm gonna finish first, I promise you, is gonna be that pink Skittles and that papaya OG. That's fire. My eyelids are heavy. Like I said, I took one of these probably now, 40 minutes ago. So that's going to start kicking in anytime soon. Primary Jane got me right for the night. All right. It is a December night. We're about a week off of Christmas going on. And yeah, I'm going to go throw on some TV, lay down, drink some ice cold water and go to sleep. All right. Again, though, if you've been thinking about Primary Jane, now's the time to act. All right, this shit's fire. All right, that's my honest and unbiased opinion. Like I said, they're not paying me. This is not an ad, a sponsored video, nothing like that. I honestly think this is fire. And I honestly think that Primary Jane did an awesome job upgrading their product, all right? I need y'all to go follow my new Instagram account. My old Instagram account got deleted. I had several thousand followers on there. I started all over from scratch. Go follow that, all right? That's up here at the top of the video or down in the video description at 110canatographer_, all right? Also, make sure you go join the new Discord server. The old Discord server, again, had thousands and thousands of members. Discord purged, deleted a bunch of cannabis servers. We started back over, all right? The link for the new Discord server will be down in the video description. Remember to check out my merch. I design everything, directly supports the channel, all right? I got winter stuff on there, keep you warm, hoodies, beanies, all that, all right? Hit like if you like the video, hit me up down in the comments, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications so you can see when I upload new content. I appreciate each and every one of y'all so much, and I sincerely hope you have an amazing rest of your day or night, and a very great holiday season, and a Merry Christmas. I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Peace.